Be me. TFW childhood full of shit experiences with peers and family. TFW develop a misanthropic worldview. TFW develop interest in creepypasta content and other general X-tier shit, move onto Bestgear territory. Develop homicidal fantasies. Given a small puppy in teens. Only family member who is there for me in difficult school times. Love him immensely. Years later. Kicked out on the day of getting a diploma. Ghost family. Still visit pup buddy once a month. October 2020. He is 9. Plan to visit him. Woke up a bit later than I planned. Receive message from mother saying he was killed by some bimbo Kunsekita. Her profession is allegedly a dog trainer. Her mud is not put down. TFW I had a dream to hug him and someone who would love me, a small family. TFW it was taken away from me. Guilt. Depression. Planning on doing something legally controversial. TFW I will likely go in the gutter, and my chances of finding a misanthropic GF are 0 from then on. TFW. Be me. Virgin. Have a hot aunt that has always complimented me since I was a child. Felt good and masturbated thinking of her but never tried anything. Be a while ago. Aunt got diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer. Got skinnier and hotter, imho. Realize if I'm gonna ask her to take my virginity, this is the perfect moment as she won't feel guilty for long if she does afterwards. Be visiting her at her hospital room. Talk about all those times she told me I looked handsome, and she says I'm still the most handsome guy she's seen. Harney.wav. Decide to go for it and ask her. She just says oh, followed by a long pause. Oh shit.mp3. She says she never meant it that way, and she's really sorry if that affected me and starts tearing up. Fuckfic.pfk. Realize I somehow fucked up again and tell her I need to leave. Be days later. Worried she would tell my parents and they would give me shit for it. Decide to do nothing about it and hope it solves on its own. Be weeks. Later, she passes away. Be today, couple of weeks later. Parents haven't said anything. Realize she probably didn't tell them or they are too embarrassed to talk about it. Anons how am I supposed to live not knowing if she told them or not? It's not like I can fucking ask them. Be me. Work as a busboy. Hot girl at work initiates conversations with me. Calls me cute. Asks if I have a GF. Changes her tone when she greets me. I catch her looking at me. She acts sweet to me. I overheard her tell the other coworkers that she is going to ask me to drive her home. Today she tells me that the dishwasher told her that we should date. I took this as another sign. I catch her alone, told her that the dishwasher said that she wants to date me. I expect a positive reaction from her. She gets hyper and confused, runs to the dishwasher to tell him what I said. Tells me that she has a BF and laughs. I feel like killing myself. She was leading me on for these past several weeks. And right before I asked her about what the dishwasher said, she asked me if she looked good. I told her you look great. Fucking evil bitch. So what do I do going forward? It's going to be awkward as fuck at the job now. Be me. Desperate, depressed and lonely. Want a cutie GF to fix my life. Decide to ask crush out. Send her a message and she doesn't reply. Send her another message telling her how desperate I am for love and how she could help me get through this rough patch. She says she doesn't even know me. To be fair, this is the first time I've messaged her. Tell her I'm on the verge of suicide and that I know she isn't dating anyone and it would help me if she dated me just long enough to get cured. Bitch calls me an incel for some reason. Consider paying her, but decide to not sink to that level. Tell her I'm caring and loving and would kiss her all the time and give her the best things. She says it's not her problem and get blocked. What kind of sociopath bitch blocks someone who just told them they are on the verge of suicide? Anons, how can I get back at her? Yeah, you're right. There aren't many things that frustrate me more than women doing this shit. It's like they believe you're under them, although not every single woman is like this obviously. I don't understand why some women do shit like this. Be me, on Tinder. Match with 9/10 girl. She messages first. I answer half an hour later. She takes a whole day to answer, but still pretty good. I take like half a day to respond. Radio silence for 2 days. Send her request on IG as a last fuck it before maybe unmatching 150 followers, so I didn't hope for anything. She accepts my requests while still not answering on Tinder. Sometimes I believe it's just that I don't read women properly, but what am I to make of this? 26. Still sometimes feel like a kid. Literally all I do is video games, go to school, work, and lift weights. Still an autist with women. Don't feel the need on socializing with other men out of some deep insecurity deeply embedded in me. I want to be more confident and just not be afraid to be me. I want to stop falling for any woman that shows me the slightest bit of interest in me. Also, I grew up without a dad, and the two father figures I did have are both pretty fucked extreme polar opposites. Neurotic alcoholic NEET in his mid-30s who has never had a job and just plays video all day. Schizo workaholic who spends far more time in his job than with his own family. Didn't even know his own daughter started dating and got a scholarship. Is there some book, somebody I can reach out to, or someone I can learn from? Be me. Be handsome. Thick head of curly hair. Have lots of passions. Be funny. Don't dress that well. Look tired often. Kinda out of shape. Absolutely no trouble attracting women despite severe anxiety. Feels good man. Honestly I don't get how guys can't get laid. Just don't be a retard. Be me, 21. About to graduate from uni with a bachelor's in psychology. Want to move to the US because Europe sucks, the average salary for a psychology job is ridiculous, and the taxes are 45% on income. Where is the best place to live in the US right now? I was thinking about the Midwest or maybe Arizona or Nevada. Anywhere in between the two coasts. Nevada looks like the perfect place. Legal gambling. Legal hookers. Low cost of living. Warm weather all year round. How the hell do I look for a job to get the visa? Be me. Be foreman house painter. One of my apprentices is an idiot and is really good at tracking paint everywhere, so I have to have him stretch plastic out across the floors and concrete etc. otherwise he'll make a mess. No idea how he's still working here. He has a concrete patio taped off, and some of the finish from the stone pulls off with the tape. I fucking hate everything. I'm going to get in trouble for this. I'm incredibly anxious about it, and I can't even enjoy my weekend now. Like why the fuck is this kid even still working here? And on what happened to this man's stone patio? You taped it off? And then I'll say yes because the apprentice is a fucking stoner fuck and can't go a day without getting paint somewhere.